We make hamburgers today. Hamburger. Unburger. Susan. Good old hamburger. Get your hamburger. French fries. I'm gonna show you how to make this hamburger, so let's go. So if you haven't checked out my brioche bread recipe, go check that out real quick. It's a funny video about how to make bread, brioche bread, and that's basically how I made this burger bun. So we're gonna start by making some molds with some sheet of foil. I'm cutting the sheets of foil into 3 to 4 5-inch wide and 10-inch long strips. Just fold the foil twice. You should have a strip of foil that looks, sort of something like this. Place the ends together with tape. Measure out 70 grams of brioche dough. Shape and place in the center of the ring mold. Give that a quick brush of egg wash. And we're going to let that proof for 2 to 3 hours at room temperature. So 2 hours later, the buns are ready to be baked, but first we egg wash one more time. Sprinkle a little sesame seed. We're gonna bake that at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. In the meantime, there's one thing that a burger cannot live without. And what is that, my friends? What can a burger not live without? French fries, of course. French fries, potatoes, papas fritas. Alright, so let's get started on the French fries. You're going to want to cut a russet potato into 1/4-inch slices. Try to keep them together. This will help maintain consistency whenever you deep fry them the first time. Once you've got all the potatoes cut and placed into a container and cover with cold ice water. So for our beef, nothing fancy here, just good quality ground beef. I'm using all natural, organic is fine, grass-fed is fine. Just try to stay away from the cheap-looking kind, the beef that looks like spaghetti. I'm going to portion this beef into 4 ounces between 2 sheets of parchment paper, and you press those into patties. Ooh, let's check on our brioche hamburger buns. Hamburger. So, hamburger buns are done. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's what you need in your life. Bread. So the only really fancy thing I'm doing to this burger is putting candied bacon. You just need a shallow pan with brown sugar and high quality thick cut bacon. Dredge the bacon in sugar on both sides and place on a sheet pan with a rack and bake at 350 till crisp on the edges and shiny. Now it's time for our burger sauce, or not so secret sauce. Basically adopted the idea from In-N-Out Burger. So dice and saute 1 red onion, salt and pepper, a sprig of thyme, saute over medium-high heat, and slowly cook the onions and caramelize them. Don't rush this process, take your time. If you cook it fast, you run the risk of burning your onions and having burnt onion sauce instead of super secret, not so secret sauce. Did I get that right? To make sauce, all you'll need is 2 cups of mayo, 2 tablespoons of mustard, 1/4 cup of ketchup, salt and pepper, 3 teaspoons hot sauce, Louisiana of course, 1.5 tablespoons of Worcestershire, 1 diced pickle, half of our cooked onions. Give that a little mix. Bam, look, see, cat's out of the bag. Not so secret sauce. So for our French fries, we're gonna heat a large, heavy bottom pan and fill 3/4 with oil. Heat to 375 degrees. So we're basically par cooking our French fries, so that when we deep fry them the second time, they'll come out nice and crispy. So we're gonna take those out with a slotted spoon and let those cool, and just keep it at room temperature until you're ready to fry them for your final fry. For the buns, we're just gonna toast them in a pan with butter. Don't let your heat on too hot or you'll burn your buns. No one likes burnt buns. So I've got my cast iron skillet going. It's ripping hot. I'm just gonna sear my hamburger patties for about a minute and a half on one side. Flip, add my cheese. When that first one is done, set it on top of the second patty, and we're done. So I've got my potatoes that we've cooked earlier. These are ready to go in the fryer for a second time. The second fry is what's going to give us those nice crispy french fries. So after about 2 minutes, our fries should be looking golden and delicious. I mean, look at those french fries. They look so beautiful. They look so crispy. To finish this burger, we've got some sauce, pickles, tomato, lettuce, onion, beef, candied bacon, some more sauce, and the top. Give it a little press. Add our freshly cut french fries with, of course, our not so secret sauce. Top that with the other half of the caramelized onions and the rest of our crushed candied bacon. And there you have it, my friends. Monster burger made from scratch.
Like, subscribe, troll, no.